Maybe that is the spark that this Jousters offense needs.
No laundry, no errands, no chores. Nothing but snuggle time.
And cannonball time.
When you're ready, we'll be here. To new memories, Hilton.
At Panera, we make dinner easy and cheesy. Order our delicious mac and cheese for dinner tonight with delivery or pickup, only at Panera.
Gatorade Zero, all the electrolytes, zero sugar.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Get more out of Zero, now available with protein.
I have a convenience store delivery for Super Girlfriend.
Oh yeah, he said just put it there.
Perfect timing.
Now get more than just restaurant deliveries. DoorDash.
So soft.
I've always wanted to do that.
Next round on me.
At Chewy, we believe feeling good comes first. That's why we offer veterinary diets, prescriptions, even compounded medications customized for your pet, so you can get what they need to feel healthy. Save 20% on your first prescription order at chewy.com.
What's going on, Dad?
Shh. In a State Farm commercial. Anything can happen. It's okay to be afraid, but sometimes in life you have to face those fears.
Is that Jake from State Farm?
Don't worry. Things are gonna go surprisingly great, like State Farm's surprisingly great rates. What's up, family?
Uncle Cliff!
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's not just a game. It's opened my eyes to a whole new world. It's where I find myself and get lost.
First quarter still scoreless. We've got some great coaches in this league. Kevin Gilbride for the Jousters. A lot of experience, including, see at the bottom there, he won 2 Super Bowls, Petros, as the Giants' offensive coordinator.
You think about Eli Manning and Warren Moon and Kurt Warner and just all the different great NFL names that he's been around and helped them to achieve the pinnacle of what it is to be an NFL quarterback. It's just
nice mentor for Luis Perez, who hands it off here to Coleman, and a nice run out across the 40-yard line for the product of Washington.
3 wide. Tell the big fella to get out. 3 wide.
They went with Levon Coleman, who I loved when he was at the University of Washington as a physical back. He takes it to the backside on the zone play and just finishes physically as he was known to do at the college level. They have 2 physical backs. You wonder if they might use that a little more to get a first down.
Bruce Anderson, the new addition, yet to get a carry. They go back to Coleman, and pushing him forward was Damian Mama, the offensive lineman at 334 pounds.
Damian Mama, a huge recruit out of USC. That was a little Pac-12 on Pac-12 love in the spring league. Husky running behind Trojan.
And a former Trojan that is on the air here with us, Petros Papadakis.
Fight on, Brandon.
Fight on, right? Yeah. I'm just a Butler Bulldog, so I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Another third down here, 3rd and 1. Trying to get it on the ground, and there is our first down of the ball game. Levon Coleman sneaking through.
And I feel like that's what Coach Gilbride needed to do, just to get his offense to take a deep breath and settle in and get Luis Perez a little bit of breathing room. There you see Coach talking to Drew Anderson, who we saw a whole bunch last week, and we expect to see tonight.
go straight Detroit next play. Straight Detroit. Regular Detroit.
Yeah, Drew Anderson played the entire second half in week 1. Perez started and played the first half like he has so far here tonight. And a little pitch and catch going out to Ratliff Williams.
Easy smoke route is what they call this. Basically 5 yards, stop, look at the quarterback. The ball needs to be thrown before the player turns. Ratliff Williams out of North Carolina made a comfortable target for Perez there and sets up a manageable second down, as it looks like that return, like you said, Brandon, got the Jousters going a little bit. And there's Bruce Anderson at tailback.
Again, joined midweek for North Dakota State. And on 2nd and 3, they'll fake the give to him and go deep for the end zone. In and out of the hands, incomplete. Beautifully thrown ball, but Darren Woods could not come up with it.
That is the truth. Perfectly thrown football by Perez off of the fake. And he's got an interesting motion. I mean, remember, he learned it on YouTube and then walked on to a JC, but that's an accurate ball and perfectly dropped into the hands of Woods. Not sure if it hit one of the defenders on the forearm there while it was dropping into the basket, but still a manageable third down situation.
Movement, and we're going to have our first penalty here and meet our referee Derek Anderson.
False start, number 62, offense. 5-yard penalty, third down.
Left tackle Hunter Watts, and that'll back him up to 3rd and 8.
And that makes things less manageable for Perez. You see it there on the left, just a little twitch. We were going to see our first carry from the North Dakota State star, Bruce Anderson. Now we'll see what the play call is on a 3rd and longer.
To the air, Perez along the sideline, beautifully thrown. Ratliff Williams holds it in and waltzes in for the touchdown.
Ratliff Williams gets the touchdown that eluded him earlier. And what did Luis Perez do on that one? He just gave him a chance. He saw that he was open. He liked the matchup between Williams and what looked to be a safety, and Williams just with some hand fighting there. Right when the ball was in the air. Well, that's DeMarcus Wilson, the corner, and he just beat him straight up.
31 yards on the connection, and Ratliff Williams, who was targeted a team-high 6 times last week, only had 1 catch, but now a big one here to start the scoring. Low snap, and the extra point off to the left. Now, Colton Schmidt, the holder, did all he could, but Aguayo can't connect, so it remains 6-0.
There we go, Jousters. We got 1 on the board, baby. We got more coming soon. Stay tuned, y'all. We got more TDs coming soon. That's just the start, baby. That's just the start. We got 3 more quarters left, man. Let's get going.
And Bruce Anderson saying his offense just getting started here. 6-0 with 1:11 left in the opening quarter.
Who needs announcers with Bruce out there?
I was going to say, I thought he was just going to lead us to break. I was going to take it over, Bruce, you know?
Well, it was really the return that got things started, and a few physical runs from Levon Coleman. And then Perez was able to open things up and get that arm going. Looks off the receiver, drops it in perfectly, giving Ratliff Williams an easy touchdown after a good route and a pretty good dance.
Yeah, not bad. 24-yard punt return that we talked about set it all up. 6-play, 46-yard drive, and 2 third-down conversions on that drive, including the touchdown pass.
Usually it's the quarterbacks that sit down and the coach stands up and talks to them. Like, you know, basketball starters. A little bit different here in the spring league with Coach Gilbride. Very leisurely today.
He said, "Come around, young Padawans, while I take a load off here." After the missed extra point, Ricky Aguayo, the product of Florida State. And Waller on the return, tripped up just across the 20. Saturday, MLB back on Fox, headlined by an interleague showdown between the Red Sox and the Phillies, or two of the greatest rivalries in baseball. Dodgers taking on the Giants, Cubs and the Cards, Saturday 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, only on Fox, also on the Fox Sports app. Check local listings for the game in your area. So 1:04 left here in the opening quarter as Francois comes back out to lead the Blues.
And I would expect they let Francois air it out again.
They've run 6 plays, 5 of them have been on the ground. And here he has nowhere to go.
They're having a tough time really finding offensive opportunity, it feels like, for the Blues. Kind of a repeat of last week. Francois a little frustrated there. 2nd and 10 situation.
Give some credit to this Jay Hayes defense. Heck of a coach, and they have been up to task so far here in the opening quarter. Pressure, just getting it off into the flat. And making a couple miss. Good move there by Dante Strickland on his first touch of the evening. It will still bring up 3rd down, and it will also have to wait until quarter number 2. 15 minutes in the books from Rice Stadium in Houston. The Jousters with a late touchdown to take the 6-0 lead.
Amazing to see him in the wild like this.
For those who were born to ride, there's Progressive.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Different how? Don't you just ride the wave?
No. We actively manage client portfolios based on our forward-looking views of the market.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our clients' best interests.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep. We do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Next up, for the best season ever, the Cup Series makes its long-awaited debut at Circuit of the Americas.
This is so wild.
We're taking the show for the first time to this famed road course.
Do you remember the first time you saw a champion? Seth Jones was 7 when he saw his hometown hockey team win it all. And ever since then, he believed one day, he would be a champion too. Guaranteed Rate is a mortgage lender who understands the power of belief. First home, dream home, whatever your goal, you can make it real. Because if you believe, you will.
Not all men sweat the same, so Harry's makes a range of deodorants in 3 levels of protection for every kind of sweater, because we all deserve to go through life with our wings up. Introducing the range of deodorants from Harry's, not the same.
Managing your money can be hard,
But what if there was a secret financial control center that helped you organize your spending, manage unwanted subscriptions, and lower your bills? Download Truebill, your all-in-one finance app.
Back in Houston for the second, Brandon Gaudin, Petros Papadakis, and pleased to be joined by Anthony Ratliff-Williams, the man responsible for all 6 of the points on the board right now. Anthony, take us through that touchdown, 31-yard catch. What was the design and what happened?
It was just a backside individual read, and I got the conversion, so I was able to convert it up and run a little fade route and made some magic happen.
It was magic. There's no doubt about that. And after the pass on the other side of the field that got broken up, it had to feel pretty good that Luis gave you another chance at one.
No, absolutely. You gotta have some resiliency to bounce back from adversity, and that's exactly what we did. So, got to put points on the board and keep this ball rolling. So let's do it.
All right. Well, we appreciate you spending a couple seconds with us here, Anthony. Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate that, man. You guys have a good one.
All right, Anthony Ratliff-Williams, the former North Carolina Tar Heel, with a 31-yard touchdown catch. And now a 3rd and 8 on the other side for the Blues here to start quarter 2. Francois back to the air over the middle, incomplete. And it will be Petros 3 consecutive 3-and-outs for Francois and company to start this game.
Yeah, the offensive woes continue for Coach Cottrell's team, and it has just been one kind of anemic looking play after another, getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Jay Hayes' defense, and Francois had a hard time getting that ball in the air and connecting. You know, Jay Hayes was being talked about to us by Coach Kevin Gilbride, and he was saying, you know, we don't want too much thinking involved out there in this league for our defensive guys. We want to give them assignment and let them run and make plays.
So far, the defense has dominated for the Jousters, as Likely, who had another nice return on the previous possession, takes it out here near the 45-yard line.
Going to be Perez again, it looks like.
Yeah.
You can almost just get the teaching environment vibe with Coach Gilbride and his offense.
And for a guy like Perez, I mean, what a luxury to have Gilbride. You mentioned the names, but he's coached Warner, Moon, Manning, just a guy that Perez can really learn from here this spring. And Perez with his 5th completion as he finds his tight end, DeQuan Hampton. So Perez is 5 of 9, over 60 yards now.
Much like Damian Mama Hampton, another big-bodied guy from USC, getting up there now, 27 years old, but a very catchable ball from Perez, very deliberate delivery, and Hampton gets that big body between him, the ball, and the defender, and makes a catch. Another first down as the Jousters have their offense moving.
Well, you said he's getting up there at 27. How does that make me feel at 37?
It's just to be looking through a face mask. That's
12-yard gain and another completion here, a little bit shorter as he finds Woods for his 2nd catch of the evening.
And now that Perez is starting to feel it and complete balls one after another, you'd expect them to get the run game going, and Coach Gilbride really to start pulling levers with this Jousters offense. They've had another week together, a long week of preparation, and even an extra day for this one.
Yeah, all told, it's 10 days in between games, and then they'll have a shorter turnaround with week 3 coming up for them this Saturday. Again, this game was supposed to be last night, but we had the weather issues, so we could not get in the second game of our doubleheader. As the handoff goes to Bruce Anderson. There is the 2-time FCS All-American at North Dakota State.
In the box, wasn't it?
Be ready.
Yeah, safety rolled down, but I think it was too late on the play clock.
He wanted him to change the play from the run, and they were saying the safety rolled down too late, and he just had to go with the run play. Adam Rodriguez made a nice play onto the legs of Bruce Anderson there. 3rd and 5 call will be interesting.
3 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Perez throws a dart, picks up the first down. That's 3 consecutive third down conversions for this Jousters offense as he goes back to Hampton.
And a really well-thrown ball. Notice how he throws it a little bit behind Hampton so he avoids contact with the linebacker who's approaching. If he leads him into Damon Lloyd a little bit more, that ball could be intercepted, popped up, or at best an incomplete pass. But instead he throws it behind him, places it there, so Hampton can make the catch before getting hit. Brilliant.
And some movement. That may have been the left guard, Quentin Hall, who was attempting to pull.
False start, number 68, offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Yeah, Hall got a little antsy.
Out of Assumption University, he may have assumed that the snap count was a little earlier.
I feel like you deserve a flag for that one, but we'll let it. So I like it. I like it.
I love a lot of these colleges that you see. We still haven't gotten Mid-American Nazarene out there yet.
Assumption, a Division II school in Massachusetts.
I'll take that, sure.
First and 15. Perez surveys. Dumps it underneath. Anderson, the safety valve, and a hard hit. Anderson pops up quickly, though, but he and Walker colliding.
Eli Walker, one of those Kansas State DBs. They are known for anger and hitting. Let's hear it. Safeties and backs, those are some of the most significant collisions. Fullbacks, running backs, and safeties in football. And there you just got a great example of why. I'm really impressed at how calm Perez is in the face of pressure. He is really in control.
Faces a 2nd and 12 and whistles before the snap. More flags.
Just when I say he's in control, right?
False start, number 77, offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
So we had one on the left guard, Hall. This is on the right guard, Damian Mama. He's got to be on the all-name team here in the spring league, right?
Oh, yeah. Damian Mama is a long-known football entity in the Southern California area, coming out of Long Beach Poly.
Big boy at 334 pounds. Play clock winding down. Just getting it off, and underneath Hampton, he's had a busy first half, and he might have picked up the first down.
Hampton really putting on a show. I should correct myself. Damian Mama had a St. John Bosco, another powerhouse here in Southern California, high school level wise. Hampton really getting that big body going, and Perez giving him a great chance. Getting a good feel for his tight end in this one.
Already 5 catches, 64 yards for Hampton. First down from the 15. Pressure, and Perez was at a fumble. It looked like he threw it into the ground as 2 men collided.
Yeah, it looked like he was kind of trying to down it in a weird way. Xavier Preston out of West Virginia was the guy applying the pressure. He comes unblocked. Hampton just kind of missed him. Perez wanted a flag after the body slam from Preston.
And the defense wanted a flag for interference, but the official just said there is no flag. There was a receiver in the area. Perez had completed 6 straight before that incompletion. And this time he's going to use his legs and reach out and get it down near the 5-yard line.
Oh, no, you didn't get us in the ball in your right hand, man. Come on.
He wants the first down, but they're saying the ball was in your right hand. It was already out of bounds. It's Damon Lloyd bearing down on him. It's almost like he's trying to serve a tray there. Perez
pleading his case, but it will be 3rd and short.
He'd be in control, though. I mean, really, as you see this offense start to move and run the ball a little bit now, just Perez seems cool, calm, and collected throughout.
Again, a guy who never played quarterback in high school, and here he's going to sneak it. Got a big push. Heck, he may go all the way into the end zone here. Down to the 2-yard line, a 4-yard gain on a sneak.
Yeah, I think that one caught the Blues off guard, to say the least. And defensively, they are on their heels, literally. Look at all that space. They did not see that coming, and I doubt that Perez even let anybody know that that was coming other than the center when he started doing it. If you get up to the line of scrimmage and there's that much space between the guards and the centers, you might as well just take it right there and get your 2 yards. That's what he did. Great awareness.
Tenth play of the drive. Perez, touchdown, it's Hampton. 7th catch of the first half for Hampton. This one into the end zone, and the Jousters have a 2-score lead.
I'll tell you one thing Perez really does is just throw a catchable ball. It doesn't look like an NFL John Elway-esque fastball, or Patrick Mahomes, I guess, would be the name to use today. Maybe a little bit more Chad Pennington in there, but he gets it done. And these guys are really flourishing with him distributing the ball, especially Hampton on that drive.
And Perez 110 yards, 66 of them now to number 80. And the extra point, good. Excellent first half for the Jousters. 13-0 lead. Perez finding the tight end out of USC.
June 1st, Lego Masters is back.
Are you serious?
And more
spectacular
than ever.
We're trying to make a reality television program here, guys.
Lego Masters Season 2 premieres June 1st on Fox.
So you want to make the best burger ever? Then make it. That means cooking day and night until success. That means best burger ever.
Intuit QuickBooks helps small businesses be more successful with payments, payroll, and banking.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. And in a clinical study, after just 1 day, 90% felt powerful 24-hour relief. So, be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
At Philadelphia, we know what makes the perfect smear of cream cheese. You need only the freshest milk and cream. That one. And the world's best, and possibly only, Chamelier. Philadelphia. Schmear perfection.
To help more renters get into new homes than any other site, Apartments.com has to always think ahead. We can't just have the most listings this year, but also every year in the future.
No listings in 2178. Repeat, no listings in 2178.
With the possible exception of the year 2178. You sure?
Okay, I'll double check.
Apartments.com, the most popular place to find a place.
I got a lot of advice about my abdominal pain, diarrhea, and constipation.
High fiber diet.
Low fiber diet.
Go gluten-free.
None of it worked. Then I found New Culturelle IBS Complete Support. And now I have more symptom-free days.
Why does it take forever to find something to watch?
Just start with Hulu. Live channels, exclusive series, and originals. It's everything you love.
Everything I love is on Hulu?
Everything I love, including me?
Everything? Love?
It's on Hulu? Nomadland?
Last Sports and Family Guy?
Every drama that I love is on Hulu? Time to have everything you love. Time to have Hulu.
Well, DeQuan Hampton, quite a first half. A touchdown He already has 6 catches. He has been the favorite target of Luis Perez so far. And the last touchdown that he caught, giving the Jousters a 13-0 lead. And this is the touchdown pass.